on, man. You see it.
You spent a lot of time thinking about this, didn't you?
Only my entire life. Now, did you want something, or were you just coming in here to try to interrupt my meditation, man?
Nah, man, I'm here on official business, all right? I know we boys and all, but I am your manager, okay?
Still can't believe I let you talk me into this one, man.
Hey, that's the power of persuasion, right? And it's one of the best skills we have as a manager.
All right, Mr. Manager. Manager Way, what's up, man?
All right, so I was coming here to remind you about that goal-setting meeting you got today, but you're all over that, though.
100%.
All right, look, don't be late, okay? Because Coach Tucker hates when people are late.
It's at the arena, right?
Yeah, it's in Cliff's office.
All right, got you.
Okay, good. Now let's talk about pickup hoops.
Oh, nah, P. You're not about to tell me I can't hoop at the park, man. I could get hurt just walking down the street. I can't worry about that, man.
No, that's not my angle. As a matter of fact, I was going to tell you, I found the guys in the studio who run the best games, okay? Chris Manning and Shakedown. I'll drop it in for you so you can talk to them whenever.
Okay. Nice, man. Good looking out, bro.
Hey, no doubt.
Hey, anything else or what's up?
Oh, yeah, walk with me.
What's this?
I've been thinking. This moment, start to your NBA career. I mean, we talked about this for as long as we've known each other, man.
Facts.
You put in a ridiculous amount of work to get here.
That's also true, man.
And so I just, wanted to give you something you could look at. Remind yourself of how far you come, so you can appreciate the journey.
Yo, is this that club league ticket from when you was out there talking trash in the parking lot, bro?
Yo, it is. And when you found out I was moving to Plainview, you were big mad.
Oh, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. This is outstanding. This is hitting me, man.
It's a small token. So what are you gonna do now? Head to the arena, get nice and early for your meeting?
I want to leave Coach waiting.
He must love you.
That's not the impression I get.
Look, you'll be fine, all right? If he gives you any problems, you let me know, all right? I'll take care of him.
All right, man. Sounds good.
Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
Something wrong with our training facility?
It doesn't have any candy in the vending machines. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't have any excuses. You know how it is.
I do. And that work ethic of yours is something we all love about you.
Thank you.
You're going to fit our culture like a glove.
Well, I'm excited to be here. I feel like this is a perfect place to start my career.
Fantastic. Well, then why don't we talk about our goals for the season then? As a former player, I understand how important it is for an organization to clearly communicate its expectations, and I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page to start the season.
Let's do it.
When you make the playoffs, anything can happen. But from where we stand right now, we are looking to secure the 4th seed, get a home court advantage for the first round, and then make it out of the first round.
Hold on. That's it?
No, I get it, MP. As a player, it is championship or bust. But as the general manager, it is my job to look at the organization with clear eyes. And from where I stand, we're still a few roster moves away from legitimate title contention.
Not if I take a leap, okay?
Nothing would make me happier. I just don't want you to think that the season is a failure if we don't win a championship. From my perspective, that wouldn't be true. It would be a failure if we didn't make it out of the first round. And then some changes would have to be made.
I see what you mean. That's fair.
Great. So let's talk about how you can contribute to the success of our team. Coach Tucker is going to go through some personal goals that you need to set for the first half of the season.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing.
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? Let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level, always. And you'll do a little bit of everything, but we find that giving our players a list of specific goals to work on for the first half of the season is the best way to drive development.
All right, I'm with it.
It also allows us to give you some milestones to track your progress. We'll even highlight on our schedule some key games to use as measuring sticks.
That's that communication that you were talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Pick a goal.
I want to win the NBA Cup.
Tell me why.
It'll give us a head start on building towards a championship. We'll see what those top teams are throwing at us and what they're taking away. And we'll get the experience and the knowledge of those win-or-go-home games.
Whoa, you're making this sound easy.
Coach, what did you say to me at the beginning of training camp?
If it were easy, everyone would do it.
And the path to the title won't be easy. But if we're going to get taken serious as competitors, the NBA Cup gives us that, Coach.
And that's what we'll work toward.
Okay. Fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy. One more thing.
Yep.
We got Media Day coming up.
Oh, I love Media Day. It's always been fun for me as a fan, so this will be cool.
Our PR director, Donna Chase, she's going to walk you through everything. She's great. You're going to love her. Brian, anything you want to add?
Just keep working. Yeah, we'll talk more about your spot in the rotation as we get closer to the season opener.
All right. Appreciate your time. Look forward to building something special here.
So do we.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. He's about to tear it up.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience to make that call, but I'm glad he thinks highly of me. Shall we talk Media Day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Now, this is all pretty standard fare, and I know Mr. Wells signed you up for media training over the summer, so there shouldn't be anything you can't handle.
You can call him Patrick. We're not that formal with each other.
If that's your preference.
It is.
Wonderful. We've also secured you an interview with 2K Tip-Off magazine. If all goes well, you will be the cover athlete for their upcoming issue.
Wow, that sounds fun.
It is important to note that this interview will not be conducted by our in-house content team, which means anything you say can be published, especially if it's sensational or controversial in any way.
It's noted.
I'm gonna be upfront with you, MP. I'm a team employee, first and foremost. And it's my job to make sure this team is seen in the best light possible. You make the team look good, we'll be on great terms. You make the team look bad, and we will have a problem. but I have no reason to doubt your character. By all accounts, you're a responsible, smart, considerate young man. And it's because I respect you that I want to put my cards on the table.
Thank you.
Are we clear?
Crystal clear, Miss Chase.
Please, call me Donna. Now, whenever you're ready, you can take that elevator to the practice facility and start your interview.
I'm telling you, Hunter, best movie I've seen in the past 20 years for
Wow.
sure. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I'll have to check it out.
definitely.
Hey, can I ask you one last question?
Of course, shoot.
So you grew up in Illinois, about a couple hours outside Chicago, right?
Right.
And I know you're too young to have watched Jordan's Bulls in the moment, but I was wondering, how has his legacy affected you as you developed into the player you are today?
MJ's legacy. Man, if you're a hooper from Illinois, that shadow that he casts, you know, it follows you everywhere.
Felt bad, yeah.
Yeah, people, you know, they still talking about looking for the next MJ like LeBron never happened.
Still, being from Chicago, that's a pretty heavy burden trying to live up to that.
It is, and it isn't, you know. I don't put pressure on myself for results. I put pressure on myself to work. If I put in as much work as possible, I'll live with whatever happens.
So you're not trying to one-up the GOAT.
Oh, nah, man. I'm trying to learn from him. You know, how he continued to evolve as a player, how he balanced taking over a game and still keeping his teammates involved. You know, do I think that I have greatness? Of course. You know, but it's not about comparing myself to MJ. It's about maximizing my gifts and my talents and using them in a way that leads to us winning more games. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, winning games. And that's what I hope to do here.
Nicely done. I can see that media training's paying off.
I was just honest, mostly.
But you didn't give them any bulletin board material, okay? It shows maturity and restraint. Look, I get it. Tooting your own horn feels really good when you've earned it the way you have. But you know what? The real pros, they let their game do the talking.
MJ did not hold back on saying bold statements.
But
Come
you're
on.
thinking MJ once he was MJ. He didn't come into the league talking like that. And you know why? Because that sort of thing doesn't fly when your teammates don't know if you can back it up.
All right, that makes sense.
Good.
I hear you, Donna.
All right. Now they're ready to take some photographs, and it sounds like they're considering you for the cover.
Okay, that's what's up. So, you got any advice for me?
Pose in a way that reflects your public persona, okay? You know a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Okay.
Why don't you head over there now? They're all set up for you.
Thank you as always.
Good luck.
Thank you.
MP, huge fan.
What's up, man? How you doing? You
Good.
all right?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, this is what we'll be shooting today.
All right. Stand
Yeah.
right here.
Right there. See some of your best poses.
All right, man.
Oh, that's the magic right there. Yep. Hold that. Perfect.
All right.
We got all
bet.
we need.
Cool. Hey, you know when this issue comes out, man?
I don't know the exact date, but follow us on social, and it'll be up there first.
All right. I got you, man. Thanks.
All right, MP.
Yep.
MP!
Woo! I think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit smells foul.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward to this.
Every NBA player wants to start someday, and I'm sure you're no different.
I've never come off the bench a day in my life, Coach.
That's pretty much the case for every player in an NBA locker room, until they get to the league.
Right? Of course.
There's no nice way to say this, so I'm gonna put it bluntly. You've got an established player in front of you. You want his spot, you're gonna have to take it from him.
Okay. That makes sense.
This team is a meritocracy. You get the minutes you earn. Nothing's given. It doesn't matter what your draft position is or how much you're getting paid. You get it done out there on the court, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
So just so I'm clear, how do you make that decision? Like, will you let me know when I've done enough to become a starter?
Yeah, we've got some milestones we want to see you hit. You hit them, we'll put you in the starting lineup.
This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here as a ball club.
I can see that, and it's much appreciated, Coach.
Good. Now get ready. It's almost game time.
All right. I'll see you later, Coach.
See you.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy ahead of me. Simple as that.
Yeah. Hey, that seemed fair.
It's sports. It is what it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look, not to bring any extra motivation or anything like that, but you know only starters get endorsement deals, right?
I already know. You know, dudes on the bench ain't getting no shoe deal.
They're not. Not right now, but that day will come.
Okay.
For right now, let's just take this in. We in the league. I mean, you ever visualize something like this?
You know what, P, man? I never really thought about what the tunnel looks like, man.
No. I'm not talking about the tunnel. I'm talking about right here. You and me, you getting ready to play in your first NBA game.
Honestly, no. You know, nothing prepares you for this, man. No matter how many high-pressure situations that you face, this is different, man.
Or what about that open run I got you an invitation to? You know, things got a little heated between you know who, yeah?
Well, yeah, that was dope, but we didn't have 20,000 people watching us, man.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a little different.
It's different.
All right, then.
It's different.
Hey,
It's
hey.
different.
Yeah.
But hey, look, though, I ain't gonna hold you up. I know you gotta go win that game.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah, so, make Plainview proud, yeah?
You already know what it is, P.
You know.
Plainview.
ready to light it up tonight.
He's about to tear it up. About game time. Bring the pain time. You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
There he is.
MP, you got that look in your eye tonight. You better watch out.
The home debut for this team and the home debut for the rookie MP. He'll have a chance to make a lasting first impression here in just a moment as this stadium gets ready to rock. Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last. It's the start of the NBA regular season. I know everyone's just as excited as we are here on 2K Sports to get things underway. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. And let's see what the Minnesota Timberwolves have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, that's one to watch for. The fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. And for the Lakers, what's not to love?
Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Here's MP. Reeves against Edwards. Here's MP. Out to James. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. They're running. James with a steal. Pass to Reeves. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's MP. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Yeah, having this kind of confidence as a shooter will really do wonders for MP in the long run.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Lakers trail by 8. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be
an all-time great. Okay, Shams, thank you. Connects checked in for Reeves. Now Los Angeles with it. They trail by 6. Here's James. Lays it up and banks it in.
Forget his age. LeBron is still one of the strongest players in the league.
Outside Edwards. Fires for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Well, Los Angeles shooting 33% in the first quarter. Doncic outside. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Edwards. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, it's so difficult to outsmart Edwards as a defender. He'll just come right into you.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, B.A. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
And Minnesota making a change here. Garza's checked in. MP finds James. And slam! Dunked by James.
They're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Edwards looking it over. Over Reeves. LeBron with the rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Back to MP. 4-3. Drops in the 3. MP's got 5.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Reeves against Edwards. Fires the 3. Counted. from distance. Edwards has got his third bucket of the night.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
MP is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Gabe Benson. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Connect in at the 3 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Vanderbilt pulls it in.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
MP against Reed. Here's Benson. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Minnesota in the lead. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
MP inside, guarded by Edwards. MP no good. The Timberwolves have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Jacks up a 3. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
MP looking around. Three-pointer. Oh, MP buries the triple.
Oh, so competitive. MP with the response 3. This guy is all about winning.
To the left side wing. And Reed with a basket on the assist from Miller. Reed's got his first basket.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for Miller. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. Minnesota leading by 4. For 3, Conley. Doncic grabs the miss. It's an even 3-on-3 break. It's rebounded by Minnesota. They've led by as much as 10. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Randall inside. MP's there. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Connect checked in for Reed. Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman, Victor Wembanyama, doesn't start taking the reins.
And to the sidelines we go. Let's catch you up on the story about MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential. And there's James from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Minnesota making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The Lakers in 5th.
And what really stands out to me about this team is how they share the rock. They don't want...
So it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going into the break up 12. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Lakers 26. The Timberwolves 38.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
You know, right now for Minnesota, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out And turning back to our first half, things going well. Extremely well for the Timberwolves.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding with the ball.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half. Checked in for Los Angeles. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Alexander Walker. Checked in. And the rate of player ejections going up in recent seasons, Stan.
Well, Brian, players these days certainly have a voice in a lot of things, and when it comes to critiquing officials, they're not shy. We see complaints on virtually every call in games now, and the referees seem to have had enough of it.
On the court for Minnesota, Conley and Ant are the one of the two. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the 5. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half. Doncic against Conley. Here's Randle. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on MP.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of, because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
First free throw is good. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo comes in for Edwards. Well, Coach, Minnesota turning back the clock last year. Most of their lineups had multiple bigs.
Yeah, and we saw how effective it was, especially on defense. Minnesota led the league in defensive rating by a wide margin, and that length was a key factor.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Conley passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Randle, covered by MP. Outside, DiVincenzo. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got 4 assists in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Reed to screen on Doncic. Conley passes to Randle. The kick out to Conley. 4 on the clock. That three's off the mark. Lakers trail by 11. Down low. James outside. And now T-Wolves on the break. The shot by Conley, no good. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Making a change here. MP's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Clark is checked in for Ingles. The Lakers shooting only 39% so far in the game. Gabe Vincent out there with connect. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's James. And it's MP in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Minnesota leading by 7. Clark outside. Outside. DiVincenzo. For 3. Hits the three-pointer.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
DiVincenzo's gone 4 for 4 from deep. Can't ask for a better start than that. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Edwards. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Reed sets a screen. Edwards slams it in.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. MP against Clark. Vincent outside. Back to MP. There's the triple. Again, MP missing.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's DiVincenzo. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Lakers trail by 14. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. MP. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, the way MP runs screen and roll, you think he's been in this league for over a decade.
Now an update on Jared Vanderbilt from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Al?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report update from LA's head athletic trainer. He said there's a little lump at the bruise site, some stiffness when walking, but that the hip overall should be okay. Right now, they've got to focus on assessing just how bad this is and how they move forward. VA adjustment time has arrived early this season.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Clark. McDaniels is checked in for Alexander Walker. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Doncic passes to MP. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. James finds MP. No good on that one. 7 for 12 now.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible. Yeah, classic blockout. You love to see that. Taking care of the defensive glass.
Conley passes to Randle. Elbow shot. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 16. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Steps back. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
And so Conley will bring it up for Minnesota. Randle outside. The 3-ball. James with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. MP packs it home.
Come on, man, so aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
Minnesota leading by 12. Now here's Conley. Randall outside. Reeves against Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Randall. Oh, MP with a block.
Strong defense. MP just understands when he should try to go after the block.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
55 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Timberwolves.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Misses the 3.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everyone.
Season's not over. Plenty of time left.